powerful, resourceful, fruitful. When I look at you, I see the meekness and submissiveness of Mary when she said to the angel, "Be it unto me according to your will." When I look at you, I see the dedication and commitment of the Moabitess who, though the husband had died, said to her mother-in-law, "Entreat me not to leave you. Your people are my people. Your God is my God. Wherever you go, there I will." When I look at you, I see the selflessness and braveness of Esther, who against all odds risked her own life, sought the king's presence to save her people from a dead deal. When I look at you, I see the faith and trust of the Shunammite woman, who, though the son had died, believed and God raised him to life. Nobile. Just one look at you, I behold the leadership prowess of Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, Joyce Banta, Kawala. Just one look at you, I behold great talk show hosts like Oprah Winfrey, Priscilla Shere. Just one look at you, I behold the side of multiple award winners like Viola Davis. Just one look at you, I behold the endurance and audacity of Harriet Tubman, Queen Nefertiti, Wangari Maathai. When I look at you, I feel the never giving up spirit of Margaret Thatcher, as she said, "You will have to fight some battles more than once to win them." When I look at you, I feel the love for humanity of Mother Teresa, as she said, "You cannot do great things in this life. You can only do small things with great love." When I look at you, I feel the love of a mother who, no matter how wayward I may be, in hope she keeps praying and in change she keeps believing. When I look at you, I feel the creativity and what mastery of the Chimamanda Ngozis of Niger, the Imbolombois of Khmer, as they put men and women in the frying pan of their words and force them to pop like sweet chestnuts with love like emanating from a dove. Yes, I'm talking about you. You, and you. You're beautiful, you're smart, you're funny, you're kind, you're unique, you're virtuous, you're magnanimous, you are a perfect imperfection, you're worthy of love and affection, you are never too much, you are always enough, you are a diamond, you are a pearl, the most stunning of all God's creations, you're worth more than you can ever imagine. More than the numbers on the scales, or the hair product you use, or the price of your shoes, more than the price tag on your clothes, or the percentage at the top of your maths test, more than the number of followers you have on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, more than how many girls wish they were you, more than how many guys wish they had you, more than how many people wish they could be you. Your word surpasses all earthly things, for in the eyes of the Lord God, you are loved and you are worth dying for. Regardless of who you think you are, whether you are a model in a magazine, whether you are in the hot list or the not list, whether you have more degrees than a thermometer or you are a school dropout, whether you are Miss Popular or you've never had anyone you could call a friend, whether you love yourself, love your life, or you can't stand to look at yourself in the mirror and you feel like everything in your life is falling apart, whether you're such a winner or you feel like the world's biggest loser, the reality is you deserve someone that will give their life for you. For Sika say for me, you strong. For Sika say for me, you get power. For Sika say for me, you been a wonder. For Sika say for me, being female is a burden that only gods can bear. For Sika say for me, you are gods wrapped in flesh. You are a mother. You are a daughter. You are a sister. You are a wife. You are a friend. You are a woman. After all this belong, I don't realize, say, a finger pointing to the moon is not the moon. But there she is. She is you. She's you. She's her. Oh yes, I know for sure. She's her. And she is you.
There is a toxic enemy called average. Her victims have passion but no courage. Her babies all have a favorite saying and adage that all we want to do is manage. I was 21 years of age when I realized my mind was locked up in a cage. I lived in a small town, much less a village. There I learned that ignorance could be a savage. It's a new chapter in my life, but one with knowledge. And I boldly hold the pen while I write this new page. For as I stand before the world, taking the stage, my life must carry this one message. Listen closely, you might not learn this in college. This is spiritually discerned, reverential knowledge. That if God gives you a dream, a mental image, it is possible if you believe and dare to engage. Life is more perceptive than just factual knowledge. This message will be your reality if you dare to acknowledge that despite your circumstance, your dreams are not garbage. And as I speak, may your fire burn like a holy outrage. Will you be an eagle or will you be an ostrich? Cause you can't fly pulling excuses like a horse pulls a carriage. You may be young, but that's no disadvantage. You will learn and grow at every new stage. You are stronger and greater than you were made to believe in college. God lives in you. It's another kind of marriage. So don't let failures get you discouraged, cause failures have tons of experience and knowledge in storage. What looks like a blockage is not really a blockage. It's an opportunity to gain experiential knowledge, to grow in wisdom and learn a new message, which you later use to inspire and encourage. My life is a book I author with this message, that if God gives you a dream, get wisdom, mount up courage. So if you feel over and over and the world calls you garbage, remember that failures are better than average. This knowledge is a type of knowledge that the average will never acknowledge, because they have no mental image and thus lack the courage to engage. But be encouraged. Refuse to be average. Remember that success is failures without a loss of courage. So while the average stay caged in their cottage, choose to take the stage and refuse to manage. The Lord came to me last night. He was glowing in the dark, so bright. He stood upright with his garment so white. I was scared, my heart full of fright. Fear not, he said, I am Jesus Christ. What I tell you now, may your heart not doubt. For my word is life and light, and I have come in your favor and delight. Lord, please forgive me if I'm not polite, but I'm not worth your attention or your time, 'cause all my life I have never served you right, and I'm a sinner full of sin, I have no doubt. No, I've always been living in your heart, for you were saved when you confessed that I am Christ, 'cause you're not righteous, but you're always doing right, and you can't serve me by your power or your might. It is my will that you be godly and upright, but you must live by faith and not by sight. You can't live right by your effort or your might, but by my spirit that lives deep inside. I am with you through the flood and through the drought. When you feel alone, I'll be right by your side. For you are my trophy, my sun, my light. So get up now, arise and shine. I am the solution to every trouble in your heart. So stop running from left to right. Come to me, for my burden is light, and I'll lift you up to much higher heights. Be bold, but be polite. The fire for my work in you I ignite. So let the church be glad and unite, 'cause I have conquered and ended the fight. You are my own, alright? I have given you insight. I have equipped you on sight. I have proclaimed you outright, and I anoint you tonight. Go out, be the light. I am the one who said, let there be light. I am God, I separated the day from the night. I healed the sick and the contrite. I am your only source of light. I am who I am, alright? The one who appeared to Moses that night. I rained down manna for the Israelites, the one Isaiah spoke about. Your life is my light. Let it shine bright, so the world will know that I am Christ, your source, your might. I am blessed, glorious and upright. I am a success, I have no doubt. I am the express image of Jesus Christ. The Spirit of God is living in my heart. The Lord came to me last night. He said I am his trophy, his son, his light. So I have come to be and bring the light. And if I'm wrong, I don't want to be right. Or another medium and can be heard when they reach an ear. But the sound of words could be more than just vibrations. They do not always fade out, 'cause what starts as a sound could end in a deed. The tongue, they say, has no bones, yet possesses the power of 1,000 missiles. For words can move hearts, and hearts can move limbs. Words are free, it's how we use them that may cost us. So be careful what you say, for your words can only be forgiven, not forgotten. A broken bone can heal, but a wound of a word can last generations. So do not mix bad moods with bad words, for you can replace the moods, but not the words. It's easy. All I need is a pen and a paper, or better still, a cell phone with internet. And under 1 minute, I could turn the world upside down.
From the great waves of River Wuri to the ever-dense forests of the south, from narrow Instagram streets to the vast Facebook community, why do our species think with hate? It stings so bad that even kids can barely breathe on these streets. Hate speech is like a demon peering at us through every crack in our homes, media, neighborhood, waiting to give us a little piece of hell. Hate speech comes placidly like a gentle breeze, but hits like a well-targeted bomb and sends our society crumbling like the walls that make up Jericho. Did you know that hate speech begins with little things like referring to a class of people, 99 cents like Bamenda, come no go? Did you know hate from the tongue is like a python's bite? It's a vice we will regret with the passing of age. It sure comes out freely but pierces the heart of the victim like 1,000 needles. Hate speech is a thing we should eradicate. Why open your lips to crucify another? Compatriots, words are like a missile that would tear down this.
The Cameroon Association of Spoken Word Artists presents Mandela Poetry Show, taking place on the 18th of July, 7 p.m. on Zoom. Under the theme, Duty Call. Do what you can with what you have where you are. Featuring Mac Alunge, J Milson, Mottanni, Abunaw Olive, PenBoy, Nubia Nahbila, Vee Aei, Phamous Ink, Nyangha Sandy. Brought to you by Lanjo Coaching, Ngraffi Fine Arts, Stage Live, Ngore Africa, Strawacademy, GRIOT Hop, Today's Tomorrow. For sponsorship, 695-614-947, 653-957-382, 670-091-895, 673-606-607. Join us and let the words caress you. The Cameroon Association of Spoken Word Artists presents Mandela Poetry Show under the theme Duty Call. Brought to you by Lanjo Coaching, Ngraffi Fine Arts, Stage Live, Ngore Africa, Strawacademy, GRIOT Hop, Today's Tomorrow, Mandela Poetry Show. The Cameroon Association of Spoken Word Artists presents Mandela Poetry Show under the theme Duty Call. Brought to you by Lanjo Coaching, Ngraffi Fine Arts, Stage Live, Ngore Africa, Strawacademy, GRIOT Hop, Today's Tomorrow, Mandela Poetry Show. The Cameroon Association of Spoken Word Artists presents Mandela Poetry Show under the theme Duty Call. Brought to you by Lanjo Coaching, Ngraffi Fine Arts, Stage Live, Ngore Africa, Strawacademy, GRIOT Hop, Today's Tomorrow, Mandela Poetry Show. The Cameroon Association of Spoken Word Artists presents Mandela Poetry Show under the theme Duty Call. Brought to you by Lanjo Coaching, Ngraffi Fine. The Cameroon Association of Spoken Word Artists presents Mandela Poetry Show under the theme Duty Call. Brought to you by Lanjo Coaching, Ngraffi Fine Arts, Stage Live, Ngore Africa, Strawacademy, GRIOT Hop, Today's Tomorrow, Mandela Poetry Show.
Some of them is to get some people jealous, while others is to make you feel like I'm living the life. I organized a surprise birthday for myself and acted surprised for the cameras. I even had to borrow a dress. I mean, who won't carry last? I have to put up different personalities just so I can get people in my life too. But truth is, this nice person you are falling for isn't the real me. I walk with a smile on my face, acting like I've got my life figured out, but truth is, I don't have shit figured out. This smile is a sick camouflage. Beneath that is a man seeking love, but keeps hurting, but shouldn't speak out, cause I'm a man. Beneath that is a man suffering from depression, but I shouldn't speak out, cause I'm a man. Beneath that is an alcoholic trying to drink away his sorrow, but you shouldn't see that, cause that will give you a bad impression about me. Beneath that is a man trying to fight addiction, trying to fight his monsters, trying to clean his closet of skeletons no one knows of. Beneath that is a good boy gone bad, cause good boys ain't no fun, says the ladies. Beneath that is a jealous man with a lot of insecurities, envying his mate who is damn successful in life. So what I'm saying is, I'm a sad man with a happy face, a broken man standing upright, a dirty man with clean clothes, a poor man with a rich status, a nobody with a huge social media following. I'm an actor without a movie. My life is a movie, and it's a lie. Well, maybe I didn't lie per se, but I avoided showing you the truth. I act like I'm fine, but I ain't. She tells me sorry, and I say it's okay, but deep down in me, it isn't okay. But what am I supposed to do? Society says sorry is supposed to pacify one and fix everything, so I act like I'm fine. So maybe I didn't lie per se, but I avoided showing you the true me. Would you have loved me like you do if I did? Would you have stood by me to conquer the storm? I avoided telling you about this terminal disease I have. Well, I didn't want pity from no one. This is me coming clean now before time runs out. My name is
Yahweh, waiting for update. I don't dig, define dolo. For sika say, I be me ba say, he go gérer all ya bad. Say he go calme all tension and bad esprit, leki nantiba. If I fit that so easy, then dolo, for chop my esprit, leki better dame. Or leki some cold sun, or some fire, so that I feed the yamo, I see the knock my banja. As I done for be better person. For the wise say, Ndolo pass that so mimba and asantiman. Say he pass that so thing where I want them. Say he pass that so matter for Jerenga, or that so matter for Naknankanda. That so say this matter for a company strong for Yama Hede. Sika said Dolo feet cover me like he won balam. Then he turn choke me like choco choco. He voice fi scatter my dream. Dolo feel lang say me king cap, and if he does so name me for stick. I don't chop married people the nankanda for outside married, but that mimba say Nandolo. I don't hear repe and reme, jirenjaka like a princess, turn spoiler. That's what say Nandolo. I don't see pays domo pays key people, then that's what call am dolo. I don't see brother key brother, sister act Judah act for sister, that's what for palavan dolo.
Shh. Mo be jitalanda moi. On fait de kong nu ne zong se ma ben ren chue ben le ne ren kong nu. Ka ba swing ba be pia zo. Ya punyo to bonga. Abunaw Olive.
Why all the lost sense? When love did that so give na love and need that so take na himself. Why all din them? When love no they chook skin and he no they take chook skin. Why all the lost sense? When love no they ask nothing, but that's all for sure himself. Why all in them? We were lost sense, but then dolo matter they chook we like a hunter man is spear. Nana that's all damn. Damn for me for learn for Yambut and Yamo for Sikandolo when no man no force me. For Sika saying Dolo don't catch me like a better person for show me road. For make me wise say number one touche for Montrer say I done some man now forgive am all now for sacrifice. So today as I talk say I done some man I no go talk say Yahweh dey my heart. But talk that so say a day inside your core, your heart. And I go leave am, make Mandolo no knock chest. I go leave am, make Mandolo is soft. I go leave am, make Mandolo sabi tie heart. I go leave am, make Mandolo push me for that so understand other people. I go leave am, make my love push me for that so knock my skin for make other people yamo. Papa God, I don't dey chop my trees. For sika say I no sabi yandolo. I beg can knock me kaulo. For how for shade this ndolo matter. So that even if I chop my trees, make it be not for make other people for yamo. I dey ask this one for sika say na you self you can't chop my trees. That's all for liberate me. Baba, Njika for yandolo.
Destiny. 200 years from now, no one will care that you existed. Except, of course, that you leave your footprints on the sands of time. The legacy you left, the changes you brought, the hearts you touched, these will be the only proof that you lived. Your destiny is by choice, not by chance. If you do not fight for it, you will not attain it. The questions that plague humanity: why am I here on earth? And why was I born? Is it an empty fallacy to believe that I exist for a divine purpose? Or am I truly fashioned and designed by a supreme entity? What is destiny anyway? Is it some hocus-pocus psychic ideology that the weak use to escape reality? Or is it just man's own creativity drawn into a pattern to depict that we are more than natural beings? Or is it truly a tangible reality left unrevealed to the senses? If truly I'm created by God and put here on earth by Him, then my destiny must be the Creator's intention for His creation, the preordained purpose of a thing, the very reason why I was born. Trees, fish, land, nature, did all of these just accidentally fall into place? Or are all the pre-calculated, premeditated spiritual outflows of a divine entity? Surely He has made His infallible, esteemed nature obvious in the things He has created. Every blink and brink of nature plays so perfectly in place to allow synchrony of every insect, plant, and fish with each role to play. Just like pesticides were made for weeds and medicines were made for the sick, God has created you that through your deeds you might meet a need. Your destiny is defined and determined by God Almighty, but it's up to you to make it reality. Your destiny is your earthly mission, packaged in your mind as a God-given ambition, woven by the threads of your vision, fueled by an inner drive called passion to move you from oppression to your destination. So stop asking for approval and permission. God alone has made provision for your vision. If you got the will and determination, then prosperity shall be your portion. If you believe now, make the decision. Step out of doubt and take action. Start now, no contemplation. Doubt is the enemy's greatest deception. There is a seed inside of you that needs germination, a dream that yearns for realization, but fear and shame keep it from expression, and slowly you shrink and miss the audition. Where vision and action make the decision to rise against opposition, we will change this nation. I don't care if you're so poor you work at the bus station. With vision and action comes provision for completion of mission and transportation to destination. This nation is not in the hands of those in big positions. It's in the hands of the 19-year-old boy walking in the park under harsh condition, thinking he has no other option. Or the 23-year-old girl who has to struggle in trading, thinking she needs accreditation to change her nation. Or the 68-year-old man who has to beg for his pension, whom in all frustration curses his nation. What is your contribution, congregation? To a nation where remission and depression are not regarded as violation. The goal of our earthly work lies beyond the enticement of money and mansions. If you think possessing worldly possessions is your function, then your perception is an abomination. Seek divine direction, and through divine inspiration, you will arise to God's expectation. Christianity is not religion. Christ didn't come that we might have a denomination, but He came to alleviate condemnation, bring forth redemption, establish justification and sanctification. Now you attain salvation. Look around you. Is there celebration? Creation is still groaning for your manifestation. So stop blaming the government for your situation, because such acts prompt the Almighty to provocation. Because you do not understand that over this nation you have dominion, and you're the most valuable part of the equation. I'm saying that you can change this nation. Is that just a stupid assertion or false speculation? Or can you truly be the revolution? The answer is yes. Yes, but as of now, live a life of distinction, accept correction and embrace submission. You do not have to be a pastor to do ministration, or a priest to believe your life is a vocation. Start your project, come into business, sing your song, whatever. God will handle your formation. Start now, or you might never start. Enough hesitation. Today is graduation. Enough poverty and humiliation. Welcome to maturation. Get up now and be the elevation. Take precaution but avoid too much caution. Stay focused in all concentration, and let your breakfast always be meditation. Regardless of your
Ya papa no be fool. Say he get though. Instead for take and build mansion, he send you for lewa. Ya papa no be fool. When he talk say head wey no green learn book go carry load. Ya papa no be fool. When he tell you say if you do anyhow you go see anyhow. Gondere, if you open foot, you go open foot. Ya papa no be fool. When he tell you say back wey no bend no go mala. If you lean on that person for survival, you go carry hand for head. Mama known them. Your papa no be just the code na big book when he tell you say what a father can see sitting, a child can never see standing. La vie si c'est molo molo. Come part de te just the way if ya sino. Chiba come on avec le pied dans la sauce.
Yesterday was Gabu, today is Kumba, tomorrow maybe me or you, yet no one seems to care. No matter how much we stay quiet, Mother Africa records these gruesome crimes because its earth has been soaked with the blood of these innocent ones. Do you care to know our unsung pain, waking every day with the fear of who is next? Do you care to know that when you say the youths are the future, we laugh in our pain because of the blurry picture we see, because each day the gun takes down the ones that's supposed to take over, because each day we fear for who it will be the next. Do you care to know that the same people who ought to enjoy the country you say you are building are the same people you are killing? Do you care to know that our mothers are tired of living? They wish themselves dead rather than being the ones to dig the holes to hide the lifeless bodies of their own children. Do you care to know the figures? 29, 30, 10, 6, we don't even know because maybe we've never been really told the truth, but we know about those lifeless bodies we find on the streets every day. Mother Africa is supposed to care and nurture for its children, but here we are every day with hashtags begging for change. Scrambling like dogs scrambling for crumbs under their master's table. Here we are, swimming in our own pool of blood. This time it's not the white man oppressing the black man, no. It is the black man squeezing life out of his own brother. Here we are. And tomorrow we will be shouting Black Lives Matter. Like the lives didn't matter the time you pointed, you shot at your own brother. Like the lives didn't matter the time you slaughtered your own sister. Like a cow on the slaughter slab. Like it didn't matter that time you scattered the skulls of little children. Here we are. Here we are. It bothers me how much we have lost touch of humanity. So we raise our voices hoping someone hears our cry. We cry out for help, hoping not to be given a deaf ear another time. This isn't the time to be silent. This is the time for us to cry out because we need help. This is not the time for you to be quiet. This is the time for you to join the voices.
Cameroonian students.
Join.
I know that so many times thoughts of giving up on school have popped up on your mind. I understand you no longer believe in the saying, children are the lead.
The Cameroon Association of Spoken Word Artists presents Mandela Poetry Show under the theme Duty Call. Do what you can with what you have where you are. Featuring Mac Alunge, J Milson, Mottanni, Abunaw Olive, PenBoy, Nubia Nahbila, Vee Aei, Phamous Ink, Nyangha Sandy. Brought to you by Lanjo Coaching, Ngraffi Fine Arts, Stage Life, Ngore Africa, Strawacademy, GRIOT Hop. Today's tomorrow, and let the words caress you. The Cameroon Association of Spoken Word Artists presents Mandela Poetry Show under the theme Duty Call. Do what you can with what you have where you are. Featuring Mac Alunge, J Milson, Mottanni, Abunaw Olive, PenBoy, Nubia Nahbila, Vee Aei, Phamous Ink, Nyangha Sandy. Brought to you by Lanjo Coaching, Ngraffi Fine Arts, Stage Life, Ngore Africa, Strawacademy, GRIOT Hop. Today's tomorrow, and let the words caress you. The Cameroon Association of Spoken Word Artists presents Mandela Poetry Show under the theme Duty Call. Brought to you by the Cameroon Association of Spoken Word Artists presents Mandela Poetry Show, taking place on the 18th of July, 7 p.m. on Zoom. Under the theme, Duty Call. Do what you can with what you have where you are. Featuring Mac Alunge, J Milson, Mottanni, Abunaw Olive, PenBoy, Nubia Nahbila, Vee Aei, Phamous Ink, Nyangha Sandy. Brought to you by Lanjo Coaching, Ngraffi Fine Arts, Stage Life, Ngore Africa, Strawacademy, GRIOT Hop. Today's tomorrow. For sponsorship, 695-614-947, 653-957-382, 670-091-895, 673-606-607. Join us and let the words caress you.
I live my life in two bodies. The first is in the body my mother gave me, and the second is in the body my friend gave me.
I am writing to a friend I just met. In a world that seems so lonely, I thought all I had was my soul and guitar, because I knew not where this road leads and what might strike me along this path. But then you came and bore away my soul, and here I am with yours in my arms.
When I talk of my friend, I do not mean the regular friend you know. When I talk of my friend, I mean the one who have given me his soul and then have taken mine into his arms.
It started with a simple hello, but here we stand with soul in soul and hand in hand. Dear friend, is our friendship a dream or destiny?
What are dreams without destiny? And what is destiny without a dream? Just let your bruised knees and racing heart rest now. For I will be your home, and you my world.
Get me drunk, but enough to get me tipsy, so I can unravel the
I
symbol
live
visually
my life
associated with this
into
love charade, and to also water
my
down my
life
pain, for this shit has cost me quite some harm. Oh no, I'll not break down in tears. Those days are far gone, I don't shock 'em. Oh, you think men too don't cry? Well, guess what? That too is another scam. I cried and sobbed like a baby. I start to wonder if na charm. I'm not talking about a single relationship. I'm talking about multiple relationships which all ended in tears. The one we hurt me past was that with Miriam. Mimi, as I fondly called her, was so sexy, even the blind would be like, damn. I swear this girl would have killed me if I no be run leave am. She practically used me like a human.
Please don't kill me. Please, I beg of you, don't take my life. Appealing to a humanity that is absent, I saw darkness in his eyes, an emptiness and a void ready and willing to snuff out my light. God's precious jewel, now considered a small price to pay for an off-course cause. Because you're stealing from your own pockets. You're killing two of us, me and your conscience. I don't want to die. Please don't kill me. You don't even know me. You don't know how much effort I had put into being here. You don't care. You're just scared. What better way to show your strength than to shoot me, helpless me? You are lucky. I envy you. At least you belong to a side. You know your enemy. Or at least you think you do. Well, I'm stuck between you and your enemy, wearing the same face as either of you, and neither of you are willing to take a chance of letting me live. A life you had no contribution in making, now so much of a hindrance to yours in your fight for peace. Peaceful disunity. Who will be left to enjoy that peace? Because you have taken orders from people like you and I to kill me on sight. Go ahead, but I will remain in your head. I will echo when you cry. What should I call you then? Are you an enemy or a friend? You tell me you're not here to fight me. You're only here to fight them. But who is them? I'm the one you're shooting at. I'm the one you're shooting at. Does it matter to you that innocent lives, innocent blood is being shed? Does it even matter to you that I'm not privileged enough to be called your friend? I'm not armed or strong enough to be called an enemy. I'm just alive enough to die. To die. They say history is written by the victors. A brave, heroic, patriotic, strong soldier versus a brave, heroic, patriotic, strong soldier. Which of you will tell my story? The boy who was caught in the crossfire, enemy of neither, but shot thrice, all stray bullets, friendly fire, I guess. A life lost. A life lost. God's precious jewel lost. A diamond crushed. Pain. A mother's son. A family's hope. A sister's brother. A life lost in the crossfire.
Down memory lane, we haven't been able to smile. Yesterday was Gabu, today is Kumba, tomorrow maybe me or you, yet no one seems to care. No matter how much we stay quiet, Mother Africa records these gruesome crimes because its earth has been soaked with the blood of these innocent ones. Do you care to know our unsung pain, waking every day with the fear of who is next? Do you care to know that when you say the youths are the future, we laugh at our pain because of the blurry picture we see, because each day the gun takes down the ones that's supposed to take over, because each day we fear for who it will be the next. Do you care to know that the same people who ought to enjoy the country you say you are building are the same people you are killing? Do you care to know that our mothers are tired of living? They wish themselves dead rather than being the ones to dig the holes to hide the lifeless bodies of their own children. Do you care to know the figures? 29, 30, 10, 6, we don't even know because maybe we've never been really told the truth, but we know about those lifeless bodies we find on the streets every day. Mother Africa is supposed to care and nurture for its children, but here we are every day with hashtags begging for change. Scrambling like dogs scrambling for crumbs under their master's table. Here we are, swimming in our own pool of blood. This time it's not the white man oppressing the black man, no. It is the black man squeezing life out of his own brother. Here we are. And tomorrow we will be shouting Black Lives Matter. Like the lives didn't matter the time you pointed, you shot at your own brother. Like the lives didn't matter the time you slaughtered your own sister. Like a cow on the slaughter slab. Like it didn't matter that time you scattered the skulls of little children. Here we are. Here we are. It bothers me how much we have lost touch of humanity. So we raise our voices hoping someone hears our cry. We cry out for help, hoping not to be given a deaf ear another time. This isn't the time to be silent. This is the time for us to cry out because we need help. This is not the time for you to be quiet. This is the time for you to join the voices. Yes, join.
If life be a song, sing it. If life be a game, play it. Life is beauty, enjoy it. When life brings strategy, confront it. Death The most obvious promise made to us at birth, but when that day finally arrives for each of us, what we leave behind is not the engravings on stone monuments, but what is woven into the hearts of others. Yes, we've seen more than we can dare to share. The loss, the war, the fear, more death and pain than we can bear. We've had our fair share of tears. But at every given moment, we have two options: to step forward into growth or to stay back in safety. But we are the ones we've been waiting for. Together we can be the hope we seek. There are better days ahead than any we've left behind. As children living by the countryside, our fathers told us stories by the fireside of the wonders of the mountainside and the mysteries of the seaside. They also told us that all else aside, peace is of the inside. So do not let the happenings of the outside get in your heart where true happiness resides. Much like a ship on water, which may only capsize if the water on the outside gets on the inside. Joy does not just happen to us. We have to choose it every single day.
As you read this, remember to tell the world of me. Remember to take my tales and make them a must take. They say what we give to life is what we must take. I planted much but never had up to a bite of my own cake. I've always been on the edge. Now I'm far gone and death is just a stretch. I've watched people give up and move on, but what happens next? Okay, I'm ready to see how it is away from here. Away from pain, away from despair, away from trends, away from regrets. But first, help me call home. Tell them I'm sorry I lost hope. Tell mom my heart finally got cold as I closed up to the mercy of a red robe. Tell them I'm sorry for doing things they could never know. Cause as the pen starts and the ink flows, punctuation marks as the pain grows, then the full stop ends my life. For now I might fit all right. I joined boys who smoke, I mean flashy life, and truth we never spoke. Nightclubs with girls smoking shisha, it's now it chokes. 8 fees laughed about it, it was just a joke. Just a joke, just to keep me at sleep. But now I'm awake and away from fairyland alone. I said now I'm alone, I can't cope. I remember the days now when we had nothing. Grandma said have hope, and tomorrow holds itself and will bring something. These promises I broke, now I'm worth nothing. Thought I was doing this for a living. Now everybody knows I'm not strong as I pretend to be. These girls know my heart inside out, it's not supposed to be. I stopped going to church, scared they would judge me. It got to this. It got to this. I know how mom will feel, how the life of a little sis will be. This will be another borehole in the heart of a widow. Black lining and marble pieces as the grave glows looking through the window. Now they will never see me as a hero. I'm just a zero. My pain I wanted to bury. Life slow but codeine got me in a hurry. I bottled the tramadol but the bottle see through, it's scary. So please, when you read through and I'm finally gone, when my mom starts crying, she lost her only son, tell her for the kids born on this side of the streets, it's just a norm. When the news starts, when the news Starts this night and my pictures flood the internet. Tell them it was a disconnect and they should pray for who comes next. They should pray for who comes next. Please, please, please stop, please. Bro, please stop, wait. When you take the pen off the dead note, no. I've been through the worst, but my face still glows. And tomorrow might never be better than today. If today came worse, but hope you know that when the drugs come in next, call me. I mean, when you feel like there is no hope, there is a God in heaven, just call him. Mom will cry as she remembers your name the whole week. When you are finally gone, as you claim your shoes, who will they fit? Small bro, who will fit him? You still have a choice to do win. Don't let the devil move in. These are tricks he plays with your minds, the guilt he builds in your lines. Please, bro, please. Judgment.
The Cameroon Association of Spoken Word Artists presents Mandela Poetry Show, taking place on the 18th of July, 7 p.m. on Zoom. Under the theme, Duty Call. Do what you can with what you have where you are. Featuring Mac Alunge, J Milson, Mottanni, Abunaw Olive, PenBoy, Nubia Nahbila, Vee Aei, Phamous Ink, Nyangha Sandy. Brought to you by Lanjo Coaching, Ngraffi Fine Arts, Stage Live, Ngore Africa, Strawacademy, GRIOT Hop, Today's Tomorrow. For sponsorship, 695-614-947, 653-957-382-670-091-895-673-606-607. Join us and let the words caress you. The Cameroon Association of Spoken Word Artists presents Mandela Poetry Show. Under the theme, Duty Call. Do what you can with what you have where you are. Featuring Mac Alunge, J Milson, Mottanni, Abunaw Olive, PenBoy, Nubia Nahbila, Vee Aei, Phamous Ink, Nyangha Sandy. Brought to you by Lanjo Coaching, Ngraffi Fine Arts, Stage Live, Ngore Africa, Strawacademy, GRIOT Hop, Today's Tomorrow, and let the words caress you. The Cameroon Association of Spoken Word Artists presents Mandela Poetry Show. Under the theme, the Cameroon Association of Spoken Word Artists presents Mandela Poetry Show. Under the theme, Duty Call. Brought to you by Lanjo Coaching, Ngraffi Fine Arts, Stage Live, Ngore Africa, Strawacademy, GRIOT Hop, Today's Tomorrow, Mandela Poetry Show. The Cameroon Association of Spoken Word Artists presents Mandela Poetry Show. Under the theme, Duty Call. Brought to you by Lanjo Coaching, Ngraffi Fine Arts, Stage Live, Ngore Africa, Strawacademy, GRIOT Hop, Today's Tomorrow, Mandela Poetry Show.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Are you getting me clearly?
Yes, we are.
I am getting you clearly.
It's a pleasure to be here today. It's a pleasure. We are celebrating Mandela on this beautiful day. Let me welcome each and every one of us that have made it on this live show today. I see you, Ensa and Nadia. I see you, Nyangha Sandy. I see you, Jumano Constance. Mac Alunge, I see you. Kingsley Tazenyo, I see you. Elf, I see you. Abunaw Olive, I see you. Nubia Nahbila, I see you. Nana Tube, I see Nane Tube, I see you. MS Worth, I see you, and Coach Lanjo, I see you. Welcome very much for this show. Can we all switch on our cameras for a start so that we can get a screenshot to use it later? Switch your cameras on. Elf, are you there? Ensa, are you there?
Yes, I am, but there's no electricity in Yaoundé, so it's really dark.
Oh, I'm so sorry about that. I'm so sorry about that. Thank you for making the effort to be with us.
I'm there.
All right, we are beginning with the first.
Here too.
We have to go with the first presentation of the day. We are supposed to start with PenBoy. He's not around, so we are going forward to listen to our first poem on this Mandela's Day, and it will be given to us by Nubia Nahbila. Nubia Nahbila, you have the stage. The floor is yours. Nubia Nahbila, are you with us? Nubia? Okay, Nubia seems to be trying to get to us. She will finally get to us. Let's get another performance right away. We have just an hour, so we are doing this as fast as possible. Let's get another performance from Mac Alunge. Mac, are you with us?
Yes, I am.
Thank
Hello,
you very
everyone.
much for...
Hello, everyone. I hope everyone is doing good.
Hello,
very nice.
Mark.
Very nice to connect with all of you. Hey. Very nice to
Nice
see all of
having you
you
here.
Yeah, very great to see you guys. Okay, so thank you guys so much for the work you're doing. I really appreciate you guys for this work. I know that we're going very fast. Let me just take 10 seconds to say this. And I'm very happy and honored to be here. And I really want to say that thank you. We really need this kind of platform in our ecosystem, and I appreciate that you have taken on the responsibility. All of us have taken on the responsibility to do this, led by Mottanni. Okay, so the poem I'll present is one that I wrote since, it's been a while, since 2020, but for some reason I've never performed it. And so I thought that maybe this would be a nice platform to do it. And I kind of really like it. It's just that when you start going out, you're drawn into some kind of settings where maybe you're in peace settings or in nature conservation settings, and you never really have the opportunity to perform the things that you wrote that are not necessarily tying to that theme. So Loser is really the story of a young person who is a singer. But I think that it kind of relates to all artists, and the person actually has had a very hard life because he has been failing woeful in everything that he has been doing, and so he's trying to encourage himself. And I think that in my life, this person has been me, and maybe probably other artists around the world would also sort of relate to this particular piece, because all of us have faced certain amounts of failures. Hello, Olive. Wow. It's been a long time. Hello. Nice to see you. Okay, so this is called, nice to see you. This is called Loser. I hope you listen to it, and I hope it inspires someone. I can't do this anymore. This is not the future I saw. I've been committed to every chore. Somebody please tell me what I did wrong. Lost all my ego to the stereo, yet I still have to borrow. So tell me, bro, how would singing solo and playing the piano get me my own limo? Bro, see my bow. How long have I been in the studio? It's like failure is auto and rejection my motto. One more demo, brand new video, another great collabo, singing my highest falsetto. The radio playing my audio for promo, yet my life is a tornado. What a scenario. What a scenario. Family thinks I'm a weirdo. Friends call me psycho, and I don't even know. Did you see me somewhere? Because I think I can't find myself. I lost the compass to destiny, and now victory looks like history. Well, whenever you wake up, that's your morning. Because every day we are born again, and it's what we do today that matters. So choose an absolute in the middle of variables. Transform confident frustration into doubtful fascination. The miracle is not in what is lost, but in what you have left. So learn to walk with broken legs and soar on broken wings. Get used to things looking broken because they are mostly only broken to you. There's nothing bad about losing. It all depends on how good you are at it. Because you know, the thing about being a loser like me is that you got nothing left to lose. My back's on the ground, I can only look up. I've fallen so down, I can only rise up. So do not be disappointed, for winning is not always what you need. Because if you're pushing and nothing is changing, then something is probably changing in you. Maybe losing does not make me a loser. Maybe winning does not make me a winner either. Maybe it's my response to losing that makes me a loser. Or maybe I'm a winner whether I win or lose. Either way, do something you love. If not, then maybe something you like. If not, then do something, anything. Do something until you can do something else. For with brains in your head and feet in your shoes, you can steer yourself in any direction you choose. Travel the world in search for your own excellence. Then come home to find it in yourself. Because the only person you should be better than is the person you were yesterday. So get out of the game and train without complaint. Because it's not about getting what you want, but about giving all you got. Thank you. Thank you, guys.
That was fantastic.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Always.
Wonderful.
Well, that was Mark. He's always like that.
Thank you so much.
Very beautiful.
Thank you.
That was
The person with family, can you just mute the mic?
Mottanni, you are muted.
Hey, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Nubia Nahbila, please. Thank you very much, Mark, for that amazing one. Thank you. Nubia Nahbila.
There is somebody with so many people talking behind. Maybe the person can mute themselves if they're not the one talking now.
Let me check. Okay. Nubia Nahbila can't get to us. Phamous Ink, Yeka Desmond, I can see him. He's trying to get to us. So we move on with the next performer, and this is how we are going to do it till the end of the show. Are we okay with that?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
That's
I think
fine.
we should go on. We should go on with the people who are here. So I think we should move on like that.
Beautiful. Right. I want to do this one. It's entitled Hala. Hala, that's the title of the poem. I used to be ashamed to tell people where I come from. My eyes were so focused on the storm, the ruin I had gotten myself into, and I thought the only way to be at peace was to conceal my identity and blame it on other people or a group of people so I could comfortably sleep at night with the illusion that I had no control over what was happening to me. I used to be one of those who would spend sleepless nights, cursing and binding my forefathers and ancestors with the illusion that each and every one of them was evil. In fact, I was one of those at the forefront runners and proponents of the fallacy that every aspect of our culture and traditions were diabolical. So everywhere I go, I was maltreated, rejected, and discriminated, and even treated like an outcast. They have and are calling me all sorts of demeaning names. Even in my home, I am treated like a second class just because I thought and I didn't know my history. So whenever I tried, I saw that I had drifted far away from my roots. So now, no matter how tall I try to grow, a little wind is all that is required to pull the rootless tree like me down to my knees. So I have come to my senses. Now I know to never be ashamed and never forget who I am and where I come from. I wear it like an armor so it can never be used to hurt me again. Now that I know it because every time I have tried to move forward without my history, I have realized I have always been moving forward to the past. So wherever I find myself, I lose myself. I no care, but I want for share, a little of where I come from. Wherever I find myself, I decide, I holla. I come from a place where we cry for two things which are inseparable but can only name one in order to be safe. I come from a place where officials and administrators are only great at branding. When it comes to appreciating and remunerating artists, they will hand you immaculate white envelopes in public when you open them. Fabshi. I come from a place where when you need the help you gave, that same help you will not have. I come from a place where in every situation, we still can't separate how we see it from how it actually is. I come from a place where the ladies will do all to grab the attention of the guys. They want to be fair at all costs, whether by cream or by Snapchat filter. I come from a place where at the beginning of a romantic relationship, them go do all things for party man, for no leave them. They go lave Isabi, they go arrange it dame for ye. But when the relationship don't turn up strong, they go tell the party man for start do all those things them back in the name of being romantic. I come from a place where some marry for love and cheat for sex, others marry for money and cheat for sex, while others marry for beauty and cheat for peace. I come from a place where drivers only foil their vehicles only when the passengers are already seated in the vehicle. I come from a place where I have been told a lot of lies, believed a lot of lies, acted on a lot of lies, and now I fight, castigate, and condemn those who try to question those lies and tell us the truth. I come from a place where we are so quick to justify our bad conditions, thereby giving it permission to control us. I come from a place where we fight to destroy our country and keep our land, forgetting our land is in the country. Welcome to the land where we bury the bereaved and grieve with the dead. Welcome to the land where we have decided to rise out of the grave in which we buried ourselves. Welcome to the land where we have been programmed to be ashamed and run away from our past, ending up lost in another man's culture and careless of what we do and its effect on future generation and its impact. Welcome to the land where we are too quick at condemning when someone makes degrading statements about our race, but too quiet to speak when ourselves discriminate amongst each other in the name of tribe. Sometimes I wonder, what is the thin line between tribalism and racism? Welcome to the land where my people will soon realize that their so-called saviors, perfect society, civilized economies will do more to protect animal life in this part of the world than human life. They will prefer to let the war break out. They come in with aid and food and minerals and resources that prevent the war. In the land where I come from, everything is going wrong. In the land where I come from, it's been so for so long. In the land where I come from, it don't bat suited with the wonder if we belong. In the land where I come from, the only option we have is to be strong. For no one is coming to save us. We must take the audacity to save ourselves. Now is the time for this change. Invest your only dime. I come from a land where we have allowed ourselves to be told who to honor irrespective of what they did or did not do for us but them. I come from a land where we are yet to understand we do not listen to every music with the same volume. I come from a land where my people are yet to realize the Holy Book is a documentation of their rich culture. But I know I am not my color. I am not my religion. I am not my political party. I am not my country. I am an embodiment of that feeling, that African feeling. I come from a land of kings, the land of refreshing rivers, the land of flowing springs, the land where humanity used to be our only priority. So today, I holla with the intention of Rudolph Douala Mangabel. I holla with the will of Ruben Omyobel. I holla with the brotherly vision of Solomon Tandong Mona, John Gufoncha, and Emmanuel Bella Lifafa Indeli. I holla with the boldness of Robert Gabriel Mugabe. I holla with the determination and resilience of Harriet Tubman, Kunta Kinte. I holla with the selfless entrepreneurial attitude of Noel Isidore Thomas Sankara. I holla with the uniting and forgiving spirit of Nelson Wolilala Madiba Mandela. I holla with the vision of Mwalimu Julius Kambarage Nyerere, Osagie from Kwame Nkrumah. I holla with the strength and power of Shaka Zulu. I holla with the strategy of Jory John Rawlings. I holla in the name of the Son of Man. Mama Africa, Mama Africa, Mama Africa, rise. Rise, Mama Africa. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
Holla!
Mottanni.
Mottanni, Mottanni, Mottanni.
That was awesome.
That was amazing. That was amazing. That was incredible.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Incredible, incredible, incredible.
Like you touched everything. You touched everything.
J Milson, next.
That was
really,
amazing.
really beautiful.
Yeah.
J Milson, you're next.
Okay, so Tani, before Mimi J comes up, please check the link on Facebook, the streaming platform, the streaming link. So many people are complaining that they can't access it. Something is definitely wrong. Check if we are still live on Facebook.
Okay.
See what's going on, because I've asked another person to search your page exactly, and then they say they have not sent any recent live. I don't know what's going on. When I search, I see it though, but others are not seeing.
I'm watching the live video now like that. It's surprising that they say they're not seeing it. I'm watching the live on my phone.
I don't get what. Something
Okay,
is.
so I think a challenge. There should be a challenge. Maybe you're streaming it just to your contacts or sorry, to your friends on Facebook, because even when I tap on the link to, it's giving me some challenge. So maybe you should look at those you're sharing to. It should be the entire public.
Yeah.
The visibility to be.
All right, let me check. Let me check on the settings and see.
Please do.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. It's now set to public. It was on friends only.
Oh, you pay us for that. You pay us for that.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Yeah. All right. It's now public, please. You can share now.
Who is with kids? Those kids should go to bed.
The Cameroon Association of Spoken Word Artists presents Mandela Poetry Show, taking place on the 18th of July, 7 p.m. on Zoom, under the theme. The Cameroon Association of Spoken Word Artists presents Mandela Poetry Show, under the theme Duty Call. Do what you can with what you have where you are. Featuring Mac Alunge, J Milson, Mottanni, Abunaw Olive, PenBoy, Nubia Nahbila, and Vee Aei, Phamous Ink, Nyangha Sandy. Brought to you by Lanjo Coaching, Ngraffi Fine Arts, Stage Life, Ngore Africa, Strawacademy, GRIOT Hop. Today's tomorrow, and let the words caress you. The Cameroon Association of Spoken Word Artists presents Mandela Poetry Show under the theme Duty Call. Brought to you by Lanjo Coaching, Ngraffi Fine Arts, Stage Live, Ngore Africa, Strawacademy, GRIOT Hop. Today's Tomorrow's Mandela Poetry Show. The Cameroon Association of Spoken Word Artists presents Mandela Poetry Show under the theme Duty Call. Brought to you by Lanjo Coaching, Ngraffi Fine Arts, Stage Live, Ngore Africa, Strawacademy, GRIOT Hop. Today's Tomorrow's Mandela Poetry Show.
Okay, Mimi Milson, you have the floor.
All right, so I'll be performing Free. I'm not sure. When he told them it hurts living like this, they told him to stop trying to. He hid every scar behind every photo, in between every smile, and as it ate him up inside, he smiled more. Stuck in reverse, trapped in society, and now he faded. Like an umbrella in the rain, he wet himself so everyone else stays dry. His heart like an open fountain of love where everyone drinks from, thirsty or not. Whereas they drank it, they stabbed it with ungratefulness, they bruised it with selfishness, and they abused it with disrespect, widow's mite. That's sometimes all he had. We all have private traps, so I'm breaking free in 5. I choose to embrace the pain, and I wish the world can pull me through it 4. This pain is part of me, and I'm ready to power through it 3. These are my demons, and it takes every torn piece to make me whole too. No line from my story is worth skipping 1. So I'm setting myself free like everyone should do. 0. Thank you.
Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you very much, Milson, for that amazing one. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, at this juncture, I want to acknowledge the partners who has made this possible. We have Lanjo Coaching, who is represented here by Coach Lanjo. You're very much, thank you for every contribution. We have
Thank you.
Ngraffi Fine Arts represented by myself here. Yeah.
Well done,
We have GRIOT Hop, and our liaison to that was Nyangha Sandy. Oh,
yeah, I'm GRIOT Hop.
Good job, Sandy.
Thank you.
We have Strawacademy, which gave us a big hand. Can we give a hand to Strawacademy for the amazing work represented by Mac Alunge?
Big hand!
Good job, Mac.
Okay. We also have Today's Tomorrow that has been profiling every artist that will perform today. Today's Tomorrow is represented by Mimi Milson, who just performed. Can we give a big hand for Today's Tomorrow?
Well done, Mimi. Well done.
Good job, Mimi.
I mean, it's been a marvelous job. Well done.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
We also have Ngore Africa Center for Women and Development, represented by Abunaw Olive.
Yeah.
I pronounce a final.
Yes, Mami for chop.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. Let's make welcome TBTLC Meets in the house, and the Phamous Ink, Yeka Desmond is here.
Okay.
So, Yeka Desmond, if you're ready, can you give us your piece for the evening? Yeka?
Yes, I'm ready. Good evening to everyone.
Yes, Phamous Ink.
Yeah. I hope I'm heard.
Yeah.
Yes, we can hear you.
This piece I'll be presenting is titled My Black Skin.
Aww.
Okay. Okay, here it goes. Beneath the layers of my dark skin, I search for freedom. I pray the Our Father every day for his kingdom to come. My skin color and my creed now tells whether I die or breathe. Accused of crimes I did not commit, I plead innocence, though I know my skin color already confessed guilty. White is beautiful and black just a sin, so they tattooed my skin with scars to make me look befitting in their eyes. Please walk with me, walk in my shoes, walk in the shoes of my black skin. I know my shoes are heavy and my scars are scary, that you have to adjust when I walk in because you feel threatened. I know you represent the light and I just the night. I know in your sight, my virtue is just vice, that in every step I take, you see a strive to protest. It was the 20th of April, 1964. I am prepared to die if my blood will make Africa rise. I am prepared to die for my people to live and survive. I am prepared to die, for I still see the light of freedom shining bright. It was June 16, 1976. Ngosi Sikileli, Africa, the chants of freedom drowned the streets of Soweto with the innocent blood of Black students. Africa that day was not blessed but cursed. I could see Black boy blood drip from his poor Black paws. I could see Black boy cry falling on deaf white ears. I could see Soweto's graveyard grass watered green by those Black boy tears. Silently loud in wordless screams across prison gates through the deserted Black spots of Sophia town, I pilot the fate of dates long dead yet craving to be saved. Even though I had not a beautiful voice, freedom was the favorite song in my playlist. Africa, arise and slumber be thy nightmare. Though in shackles and chains, I rest my safety in the heavens of a Black melanin. Africa, arise and slumber be thy nightmare. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Awesome. Good job, Desmond.
Thank you, thank you.
The Cameroon Association of Spoken Word Artists presents Mandela Poetry Show under the theme Duty Call. Brought to you by Lanjo Ngraffi Fine Arts, Stage Live, Ngore Africa, Strawacademy, GRIOT Hop. Today's tomorrow's Mandela Poetry Show.
Mottanni,
Abunaw Olive, are you with us?
Yeah.
Give us that beautiful piece you prepared for us today.
Oh, it's my time already.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, I'm going to go up video and then I'm just going to perform it from here.
All right, we're waiting on you.
Okay, I did not know it's my turn. I'm sorry. I saw my name towards the end. I don't know. I need a minute.
Okay. And a minute we'll give you.
Thank you.
Take your moment.
The Cameroon Association of Spoken Word Artists presents Mandela Poetry Show under the theme Duty Call. Do what you can with what you have where you are. Featuring Mac Alunge, J Milson, Mottanni, Abunaw Olive, PenBoy, Nubia Nahbila, Vee Aei, Phamous Ink, Nyangha Sandy. Brought to you by Lanjo Coaching, Ngraffi Fine Arts, Stage Life, Ngore Africa, Strawacademy, GRIOT Hop. Today's tomorrow, and let the words caress you. The Cameroon Association of Spoken Word Artists presents Mandela Poetry Show under the theme Duty Call.
I'm so sorry.
Do what you can with what you have where you are. Featuring Mac Alunge, J Milson, Mottanni, Abunaw
The
Olive,
piece I want to
PenBoy,
talk about
Nubia
now is
Nahbila,
titled Nkaka Papa Nelson Mandela. Nkaka is in my native tongue. That is a Kenyan language. It means thank you, Daddy Nelson Mandela. You live, father of freedom. You reign, father of the world. You live, father of Africa. You reign, Madiba. You live, Papa. Yes, for the seeds you planted for us, we are glad. Nkaka Papa Nelson Mandela. On his birthday, the earth shook against all odds. He stood, only love defined his modes. Ways of life he has known, yet he is true. Says him, beat him up, he will take off his tooth. From his heart, his works will speak, for he represents common good. Right fingers gently fall to a fist. His is not to commend anger, to seize, but to show us all that if we stay united, we shall feast. So he raises his arm, a folded fist right up above his head with ease. Yes, he represents the freedom fighter's signature move, for he lifts it. The vessel died, but the generational plant grows, and love for the people was its seed. My beloved father never went so far in school to love to read, but because Madiba's works travel oceans and seas, Daddy wanted to know, who is this man? How did he do it? And so he bought every book that had Nelson Mandela written on it. Yes, you are my father's education. You are my education. You are Africa's education. The world pays tribute to your deeds. You forever live. May the plants grow greener as we add to its roots, the fertilizer of our generation. May the fruits fall and your seeds continue to build the nations. We honor your works, Madiba. And on behalf of the Bayangi people of Cameroon, I say, Nkaka, hope I made you smile from your rest. We love you, Papa. Long live the legacy of Nelson Mandela. Nkaka, Papa, Nelson Mandela. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Yeah.
Amazing. That was amazing. I love it. Absolutely love it.
Thank you.
It was
Nkaka Olivo, Nkaka Tonto, Tonto. Nkaka Tonto.
You guys are doing great.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are moving to our next performer for the day. Nyangha Sandy.
Okay.
Wait, Nyangha.
Here we are. I'm here, of course.
Okay.
All right. Good evening once more.
Good evening.
I usually perform poems without titles. I love leaving it to the listener to give it whatever meaning they want. When I give you a title, it feels like I'm giving you the direction of understanding the poem, and that kills a lot of it. So tonight, my poem goes like this. There comes a time in your life that the walls are falling and the doors are closing. There comes a time that all goes down and a lot seems wrong. There comes a time that you dare a step in the dark just to meet with lions' fangs widely open to devour your flesh and bring you pain. Need you be reminded about the devil? The one who comes to steal, kill, and destroy, that's his only mission. I wish I could tell you that the pain is getting over, but it will only get a little harder just when you thought it was truly getting over. Don't give up. The road to success is paved with tests, so you've got to trust yourself above the rest. If you're going through a tough time, keep going, for the dawn will soon give way to morning. When things go wrong, as they sometimes will, when the road seems to go uphill, when your funds are low and your debts are high, when you want to smile and all you have to do is sigh, when the cares of life are pressing down on you a bit, rest if you must, but never quit. Life is a quiz with its twists and turns, as everyone sometimes learns, and many a failure turns about. You don't give up. Though the pace seems low, you may succeed with just the next blow. Success is failure turned inside out, the silver lining of the cloud of doubt. You never can tell how close you are. It may be near when it seems so far. So stick to your passion when you're at your hardest, for the day of tomorrow may be the day you've been waiting for all of your life. You need not be Mandela or Malala or all the other names that we respect. You need not do the biggest things like they did. For your path is different and your impact is another form of greatness. But the brave man in you knows something. That the brave man is not he who does not fear, but he who conquers fear. So a little strength, and here you are doing the next big thing. Thank you.
Incredible.
Beautiful, beautiful piece there. Very, very beautiful piece.
It does not fear, but who he will. Sorry, come again.
Wonderful, I love it. I absolutely love it. Beautiful.
Beautiful, Sandy.
Thank
I love
you. Thank you, guys.
The ending line was spot on.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. So, Tani, is everything okay?
The Cameroon Association of Spoken Word Artists presents Mandela Poetry Show under the theme Duty Call. Do what you can with what you have where you are. Featuring Mac Alunge, J Milson, Mottanni, Abunaw Olive, PenBoy, Nubia Nahbila, Vee Aei, Phamous Ink, Nyangha Sandy. Brought to you by Lanjo Coaching, Ngraffi Fine Arts, Stage Life, Ngore Africa, Strawacademy, GRIOT Hop. Today's tomorrow, and let the words caress you.
Yay.
Mottanni, where's she at?
Okay, it looks like Mottanni is not online or something is holding him back, maybe network or anything. But the next performer is supposed to be Don Y. Do we have Don Y here? Don Y, are you there? Okay.
Can we have NP before?
No.
Victor.
Okay. Tani's back.
Victor, you have the floor.
Am I clear? Am I clear? Good to go?
You're good to go.
Okay, so I'm going. Good evening once more to everybody. Atemnkeng Victor, MVA. So I'm going to be presenting to you all the piece Back to Glory, Africa. And I think Africa still has glory ahead, and it's on all of us to see what we can do to achieve this glory. But we had once had such glory. So here goes the piece. In the beginning was the Word was with God, the Word was God, and God was black. Birth of black soil, she was naive of what she had. Her true potential, she was made to believe she was worth nothing. On an entity to be used as tissue paper, a calamity whose place was the gutter, a liability to the human race having nothing to offer. Only born to be slaves, she was bound in chains, trampled upon and exploited for their selfish gains. Her refuge was the rains, hoping that it will wash away her pain. She has gone through unimaginable suffering, severe mental torturing, brutal handling, immeasurable resource draining. Her name, Africa. She succeeded in breaking the chains she was bound in, but then she was bound by even stronger chains, mental chains. So she graduated from physical slavery to mental slavery, handicapped so as to keep her forever dependent, spat on so as to dissolve her self-esteem, lied to so as to wipe away her culture, instigated to fight her own self, infighting and inflicting upon herself life-threatening injuries, convinced to travel to foreign land for greener pasture while being exploited of that same pasture and even more. She possesses black magic, but they chose to call it dark magic, castigating it. With gluttons as leaders, she was easily sold off for 40 pieces of silver. 40 pieces of silver. Is this her worth? She is trillions of times worth more than that. She is slowly discovering herself and the truth. She is Africa. She is us. We are Africa. Yes, we are Africa. We are the descendants of Sundiata, the great of the Mali Empire. We are the descendants of Shaka, of Zulu. We are the descendants of Menelik, the great warrior who chased away the invaders. We are the people who resisted oppression, turning bullets into water in the Maji revolt. We are the descendants of Mansa Musa, the richest man to have walked the earth. We are a force to reckon with. Yes, here is found the birthplace of civilization, harboring the fascinating pyramids. Yes, beneath our feet flows billions of barrels of black liquid. They call it crude oil. From the blazing Kalahari Desert through the wide, amazing and rich Congo Basin to the vast Sahara Desert, we are a diversified people, possessing riches beyond what the mind can imagine. Why then do we have to fight for what is ours? Why do we have to struggle to survive? We have to rekindle our African values, reinstating the Ubuntu spirit, build up our morals to be as high as the beautiful Kilimanjaro. This is the land which bred legends. We raised our fists to the air and screamed Amanza as we marched with Mandela. Those same fists to the air as we hailed Thomas Sankara, leaped in jubilation as the likes of George Weah and Roger Milla made us proud. So we dance to the rhythms of Afro-pop and Makossa. We are a people who keenly listened to the preachings of Lucky Dubé, read with amusement our stories written by Chinua Achebe, made history by empowering the female leader Helen Johnson. Welcome to the generation which is determined to have even greater stories told despite the challenges. Welcome to the generation of Chimamanda Elumelu. Welcome to the generation of Bobby Wine. Welcome to glory. A generation embrace what makes us who we are. We ought to be proud of these melanin dripping bodies. We got the black swag. We are Africa. We are Wakanda. Wakanda forever. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Wow. That sounded really good.
Beautiful.
You are amazing. You are so amazing. Wow.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's it.
We've been in that generation where you gradually decide to find yourself. That's an amazing line. We've decided to find ourselves. Thank you very much, MVA. MVA has 2 albums in the market and they're on YouTube for free. So you can go and sample and you can support by Momo or by Visa card, anyone, Bitcoin, he did it.
He did it. Atemnkeng Victor online.
Don Y. Is Don Y with us? Don Y is not with us. What do we look for now? Jumano Constance, can you give us a poem or a word for the evening? We are gradually getting to the end.
Hi, Mottanni, not really ready. These guys are disturbing me here.
All right, all right. Coach Lanjo, I'm sure you always have a poem for us.
Of course, I'm waiting.
If you want a poem for me, you're going to give me a moment.
Right.
Okay. Yembe 4, we see you. Do you have something for us or a word for us for the evening?
But I stop calling people out.
This man is putting people on a hot seat.
Let me share something real quick. Okay, allow me to. First of all, apologize that spoken word artist, so I'm not as articulate as those who have spoken before me. So the poem I'd like to share is titled "It's Right There," and it simply goes thus: the times have been weary, the times have been hard, and as we look into the future, they don't even seem past. Yet with tears in our eyes, we'll toil till it's morning with our hands on the plow. Battered and badly bruised, the hours may be dark, and everyone around us may seem deserted and vast. Yet with passion and drive for what lies in our path, we'll fight and we'll push like the stoics that we are. Our star has grown dim, our light has run far. The strength we were built on seems lost in its tracks. But with grit and with wit, with that thing that makes us us, the future we dreamed of, it's right there in our grasp. Thank you.
Thank you very much, James. All right.
Wow, that was
Jumano.
great. Oh, great. That was a nice one.
Jumano.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, guys.
Jumano, are you with us? Jumano is not. Elf, are you with us? We are getting to the end already. Elf, can you give us a word or a short poem for the evening?
You'd have to give me a while.
Therefore, we are going to have you next show.
Okay.
Yes, we are planning to do 3 of these, and we plan to run for just 1 hour. Nyangha, are we on time?
We are on time. We have 3 more minutes. We've been quite time conscious.
Beautiful.
Mottanni.
Uncle Kush.
Mottanni.
Coach, you have 120 seconds.
Okay, black boy, little black boy, they call him Roy, born to this world like a slave. His mother whispers her last breath, but with no strength to wave. As a kid, he had no toys, but would play with other boys. Poor boy, poor Roy. For nuts, he would dig up the soil in the name of oil. He would, if he could. On nature, he would rely, but get no answer for reply. He will have a better life. That is because the Creator is alive. From the past, our pain is in the past. In our works, we can trust. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Coach Lanjo, for the black boy. His name is Roy.
Thank you, Coach.
It's like a nursery school rhyme.
Right.
All right, Nyangha, can you give us a closing remarks? We can continue the discussion after that.
Yes, sure. Okay. Let me have my camera on.
I miss yours.
All right. Guys, good evening once more. And to me, this has been a beautiful evening. I don't know what it has been like to you, but it's great that we all showed up to commemorate this day. Mandela is one of the biggest names in Africa, and as poets, as speakers, as change makers, as impact makers, there is always a group of people, there is always someone that we look up to, and he is one of those. So it's amazing that all of us committed ourselves to this day, wrote pieces, decided to come up here and present them. And we believe that somehow someone was watching and they got impacted by our work. So it's just a word of thanks to everybody. We know that we are really busy, but for you to show up here, it means that you have poetry at heart. Let's not stop. It doesn't end here. It doesn't end anywhere. This is a journey that may never get to end. So no matter how it may be, keep pushing, because the dawn will soon give way to morning, like my poem said. So I don't know why others didn't show up. We had a long list of people, but maybe they had tangible reasons to not be here. But if you were here, it was a success. We are recording that the Cameroon Anglophone poets had a show today, and you were a part of it. So it was a success because of you. So thank you so much.
Very much. Thank you very much, Nyangha Sandy. TB Chelsea, all the way from Germany, we say thank you very much for joining us. If you have a word, we'll give you 30 seconds to say something before we close the session today.
Hello, everybody. Good evening. Not much. I'm really happy to be here, and I'm happy to have been given the privilege to listen to all the poems. It's sad I could not make it, but thank you so much for all the poems. I've really learned a lot, and I hope to be there the next time. Thank you so much.
Oh,
the lady with a cute voice. Oh.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, TB. Thank you, Ari Enchung. Thank you, Mimi Milson. Thank you, Nyangha Sandy. Thank you, Jumano Constance. Thank you, Atemnkeng Victor. Thank you, Mac Alunge. Thank you, Elf. Thank you, Yeka Desmond. Thank you, Yembe 4. Thank you for all the performers today. We are hoping that next time we'll get to do another of this show. We have 2 more to do before this year ends. And we are hoping that we will not only pick Mandela from South Africa, we'll pick our own heroes too and do a show on their behalf. Ladies and gentlemen, the live stream will continue, and I think we'll be sharing audios of those who have their poems online. The live stream will continue till the last person leaves. Then I will be the person to close the door. Otherwise, no.
Wise.
Bye-bye.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Let's continue the discussion in the group on how we'll make our next show as powerful and more powerful than this one we just did.
Definitely. Conversation starts now. We have to start planning the next show.
Yes.
All right.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Our fathers taught us that there is a court higher than the court of justice. The court
I'm quite a fan, Mac Alunge. I'm quite a fan.
Honesty and integrity be master and mistress, for they form the base of a healthy soul. If only each of us could see that even in our loneliest hour and in the darkness of our insecurities, the astounding light we still radiate. For even the sun told me that sometimes
Hunter man, no mash my bone. Hunter man, no mash my bone. My brother killed me in the bush and took my flowers home. My brother killed me in the bush and took my flowers home. That was the song that made our childhood. Around the hearth we gathered for the moonlight tales. Friends did not have to live in the bushes with animals that have tails. Helter skelter, there is no shelter. 5 years and counting. It's been 5 years that bullets conquer lives each day as we wail and mourn. 5 years that teenage students are becoming baby mamas to soldier men. It's been 5 years that students cannot peacefully walk to school. The uniforms have become garments of danger that points out to others that you are nothing but a black leg defiling the course to freedom. Wata na wata. Mama and Papa no dey. War rhythms, war songs in the hearts of youths, young people who watched their loved ones surrender to dancing bullets as they withered in their own blood. Revenge has become their morning song. Alarm clocks no longer work nowadays, for gunshots do the job so well. Bros, tell me, how you take gérer your conscience when you warm collars for fire, wire that grand fair under foot? Jacka de una gathers muscle. How many times that meant them for checkpoint don't touch you? Ask your numero even if you hold your ID card for hand. Boy. How many times they don't warn you, say me you caught your dada? Use your iPhone, accuse you saving, guess man, Sika say they want come out small door for your kwa. Weber, Lenyoy, Kinyoy, Fonyoy. To the soldier man, birth-given names are enough to stereotype others, tracing them to people they have no connections with, calling them terrorists, oppressing for no just cause. How could you arrest that young lady, duressing her to write a self-implicating note that she is the wife of an Amber general? How did we get so deaf to our consciences? I wonder if the solution to this conflict is taking long to come because we do not have brains to fix this, or because out of this much pain, some are reaping much gain. We are getting
The Cameroon Association of Spoken Word Artists presents Mandela Poetry Show under the theme Duty Call. Do what you can with what you have where you are. Featuring Mac Alunge, J Milson, Mottanni, Abunaw Olive, PenBoy, Nubia Nahbila, Vee Aei, Phamous Ink, Nyangha Sandy. Brought to you by Lanjo Coaching, Ngraffi Fine Arts, Stage Live, Ngore Africa, Strawacademy, GRIOT Hop. Today's tomorrow, and let the words caress you. The Cameroon Association of Spoken Word Artists presents Mandela Poetry Show under the theme Duty Call. Brought to you by Lanjo Coaching, Ngraffi Fine Arts, Stage Live, Ngore Africa, Strawacademy, GRIOT Hop. Today's tomorrow's Mandela Poetry Show.